Hey there, fellow introverts. How are you all doing? I hope you guys are all okay. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video, I would like to talk about something that I think majority of us can relate. The importance of not letting our introvert nature control our lives. Have you ever felt stuck between wanting to be seen, but then wanting to be invisible as well? Don't worry, I totally understand how you feel. So, if you are an introvert watching this video, please hit that like button to let me know that you are there. I was naturally born an extrovert, and in fact, few years ago, you will rarely see me inside the house, and you will always see me outside hanging out with people. Either we are working, partying, or just simply hanging out. However, when the pandemic hit and life as we know it happens, it pulls me to the rock bottom and it totally changed me. Now, I consider myself an ambivert. I am 60% introvert and 40% extrovert. Few years ago, I believed that being introvert is boring because I actually have a best friend in grade school and she is an introvert, and I find her lifestyle boring because she's always quiet and she's always calm and always organized, and there I am, I'm everywhere. But later on, when life changed me and I become more of an introvert, I discovered that it is actually peaceful and fulfilling. However, being introvert sometimes pulls us away from our full potential and neglects the things we are meant to do in order to become the woman or the person that we aspire to be. Don't get me wrong, my dear. It's okay to be introvert. But it's not okay when we allow it to stop us from doing something amazing and sharing our gift and stories with others. Because God has crafted a unique story for each of us. We have the potential to actually inspire and bless others. And every experience we have, every obstacle we have been through, every mountain we conquer in our life serves as a testimony to show others that they can overcome their own obstacles as well. And by sharing our personal journeys and demonstrating that we can move mountains, we are also actually empowering other people to believe that they too can conquer the challenges that they are currently facing. So, every pain, every experience that we have in life, it actually gives us the power and choice to decide what we are going to do with it. Are we going to choose to let the pain remain as a burden? Or are we going to choose to transform that pain into something wonderful that can bless other people? So, in this video, we are going to explore how we can start our channels or podcast or even pursue other extroverted projects, all while staying true to our introverted selves. Number 1, the power of sharing our gifts and stories. Our stories are not meant to be hidden or kept to ourselves, but rather they are meant to be shared with other people. By sharing our stories, we actually have the ability to inspire and bless other people. So as we open up and reveal the chapters of our lives, we create a small community where we can collectively support and motivate one another. And in this group, or in this small community, we can find comfort in knowing that we are not alone in our struggles. And we discover that our gift and our stories have actually the power to connect us on a deeper level as we realize that we share similar interests, similar experiences, and emotions. Sharing our stories can be an act of vulnerability, which can be difficult for some, but it is through this vulnerability that we find strength, because our stories have the ability to touch the hearts of others, offering encouragement and hope to whoever that can hear, read, and experience it. So, our stories will serve as a reminder that despite the challenges we personally face, people can see that we are still capable of transforming our lives and achieving greatness. So, let us embrace the power of sharing our gifts and stories, and let us gather together in a small community where we can uplift and inspire one another. So, let's say if you are a photographer, showcase your photos on a platform. And maybe you can teach some people how to take photos, right? And if you are an artist, why not organize an event to teach other people how to paint or draw? Or simply gather a few people and do nothing but sit and paint while enjoying good food or a cup of tea. What matters most is that you put your gift and story out there and believe in the effect and the impact these small activities and that you can bring to people's lives. Number 2, overcoming introversion and taking action. Well, are you tired of feeling limited by your introverted nature? And do you crave to unlock your true potential and live life to the fullest? Being an introvert often means enjoying solitude and self-absorption, but it shouldn't prevent us from being seen and sharing our ideas with the world. So, while extroverts may thrive in social settings, I understand that introverts can face challenges when it comes to making content and putting themselves out there. Because just like you, I have wanted to start a YouTube channel long time, but I struggled with consistency in creating and posting content because most of the time I isolate myself and I withdrew from the world. Most of the time I want to be alone and to just vanish. But there are also moments when I want to be heard and be seen and make an impact. Because I often question the purpose of my existence in this world. If I am merely passing through here, then what am I here for? Then I have come to realize that I may not be able to impact the entire world because my voice may not be that loud enough, or my hands may not be that big enough to reach the entire world. But if this, my channel, can bless and inspire even just 1 or 2 people, then I'll take that as a win. Also, as a mother of 3, I want to leave my kids something they can always look back on. Since I am not always present while they are growing up, I thought it would be nice to have an online space that they can visit one day when I am no longer here. These videos will remain for them to see, and hopefully, it will assist them in their own personal growth and development. I know the fear of judgment, doubts about our own abilities, and the pressure to conform to societal expectations can all hold us back from taking action. And as introverts, we may worry about how our ideas will be received or if our voices will be valued. But this self-imposed limitation keeps us from expressing ourselves fully and realizing our true potential. I know that each of us possess different values, different opinions, and different levels of tolerance. So I understand if there are some people out there who cannot tolerate the fact of being seen, and that's totally okay. Just make sure that you avoiding not to be seen does not come from a fear to please others, because then this can lead to becoming trapped in people-pleasing behavior. So, challenge your comfort zone, shift your mindset, build your support system, harness the power of self-care, and practice, because Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is the process of overcoming introversion. Continue to engage in consistent practice to improve your social skills and build self-confidence. And always remember that every small step that you take forward counts. Number 3, embracing being an introvert. Being an introvert should never be seen as a limitation in our pursuit of greatness, because all of us have unique gifts and stories to share with the world, and it is very important for us that we will recognize the significance of preserving our core introverted nature while chasing our dreams. So, if you have a desire to start a YouTube channel or share your work with the world, don't let your introversion hold you back. Consider the idea of having a faceless YouTube channel, just like what I'm doing right now, where we are just focused on sharing our stories and talents rather than seeking fame or attention. Always remember that it is not our responsibility to become famous or to gain a large number of likes and views. Our purpose is to put ourselves out there for those who need to hear or see what we have to offer. So, don't let your introversion stop you from fulfilling your calling. Embrace the opportunity to touch lives and make a difference through your work. Start sharing your story with the world, my love, be it through a channel or a small community, and start impacting others positively. Let's come alongside each other, finding strength from within to make a difference with our unique perspectives. And together, we can prove that introverts have incredible stories to tell. Let's embrace our introversion while not letting it become a barrier towards achieving our dreams. So, thank you so much for joining me today in this video of embracing introversion and making a difference in the world. Don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. If you are an introvert, or let's say you have just started a YouTube channel, feel free to comment down and I will also follow you because I want to hear from you and I want to learn from you as well. Until next time, take care, embrace your introversion, and keep sharing your incredible stories. Love you and bye.